Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMOM, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMOM podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMOM Secrets podcast. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the KetoMOM page. We are still on the 5-second rule. I did not manage my time very well yesterday, so we skipped yesterday. But as you're tuning in, tell me where you're tuning in from. We are still in Florida, but we fly back to Minnesota later today. So we are leaving our favorite state, and it's okay. So tell me this. Good morning. Tell me one thing you're thankful for. And we're diving into this book. If you are brand new, post new below. I would love to get to know you. And also know this. In the mornings, I like to focus on mindset. I think it's way more important than focusing on food, although food is important. But if you don't have the right mindset, then the likelihood of you hitting your goals is unlikely. So I like to help people understand the power of reading, how important it is that you focus on thinking right. So I would like to say that on the KetoMOM page, I will be your think coach in the morning and help you think right. And so this book is about taking action. This book is about doing things before your mind talks you out of it. It's about thinking right. And so, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm losing all my notes. Good morning. So, we'll dive right in. If you have not seen any of the other lives, you can always go to ketomomsecrets.com. Click on book club and you can watch the books that I've done on the page for the last 2 years. If you're brand new, we talk about thinking right, your mindset. I'll share recipes. I'll give you keto tips and tricks. I talk about ketones. I'm drinking my ketones this morning. Orange is the flavor of the day. It's called Naranja. And it's delicious. All right. Are you ready? Here is... And I don't read all of the stories to you, obviously, but I will tell you the basic overview. So the 5-second rule is when you know you should do something, whether it's get up on your first alarm clock, don't skip the gym, grab the salad instead of the donut, make the phone call, hold your tongue, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You take action in doing whatever it is you need to do. Before your brain and your body and everything says, I'm tired, I don't want to, it's too hard, and then you talk yourself out of it. And so here is how you can use the 5-second rule. She says this, you can use the 5-second rule to pull yourself out of destruction. So I've said you can use the 5-second rule, and it says it in the book, to not hit snooze, right? To go to the gym, to make the phone call, the things that you're like, all right, shut the refrigerator, I'm not hungry. Walk past the employee lounge, things like that. And she also said, you can use the 5-second rule for things like gambling, drinking, drugs, impulse behaviors, micromanaging your team, snapping out of frustration, binge watching too much TV, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to assert yourself into control and shift your focus away from destruction or impulse behaviors. And so this is one of I love this saying. I'm going to show it to you. I think you all should either take a screenshot or make a note. You actually should write it on a Post-it note and put it on your mirror, the first mirror that you look at in the morning. Either you run the day or the day runs you. There's a book I've done on this page called The Miracle Morning. And oftentimes people will say, well, I'm not a morning person. We all have to wake up. We all get to wake up. If you don't get to wake up, there's a different story. But when you wake up in the morning, you are blessed to have another day. And either you are in control of your day or your day will be in control of you. And out of that, it's you being consciously aware that you make decisions every single day. I think it's like 17,000 decisions that you make on a daily basis. And you either make excuses or you take action. And one tool you can use to help you take action is the 5-second rule. 5 seconds at a time, right? And so, hold on, please hold. If you're curious, we're on chapter 9. I would really encourage you to grab the book. My kids even understand the concept. Anytime I'm reading or I'm working on self-development and I'm working on my mindset, I teach the kids on their own level to understanding. Because if your kids can catch these things, eating healthy, being mindful, moving their body, the awareness of their thinking is important. Think about how you can set your kids up for success so that when they're your age, they're my age, they've already got this huge awareness and they can go through challenges in just life and own their day and make the best decisions possible. All right, so she says this. The fact is that thinking about so we're talking about being healthy. This is perfect because this is the improve your health section, which is really why a majority of you are here. But she goes this, in fact, the thinking about your health or I wanting to be healthy, how many of you said that? I want to be healthy. I want to be stronger. I want to feel better. I want to look a certain way. Won't make you healthier. Thinking about being healthy won't make you healthier. Even meditating, which is mental exercise, thinking about being healthy or I'm going to meditate myself into being healthy doesn't work. Now you've got the first thought, I need to get healthy. I need to get stronger. I need to lose weight, right? But it still requires what? Action. It requires action. And so the problem is never the diet. The problem is always the way that you feel about the diet. And what I often say here on the KetoMOM page, oh my, do you guys hear that really loud bird? What is that? It's very loud. So the problem isn't the diet. I often tell people the diet that's going to work for you is the diet you stick with long term. There's little tips I can give you about eating when you're hungry, not when you're bored. Intermittent fasting is great. Drinking your water, cutting out the sugar. There's tips I can give you. But legitimately, whether you're on this page and you might go, I'm not keto, and I would say, I actually don't care. Me neither. I drink ketones. I really try to eat high protein, low carb. My goal is to be mindful of how often I'm eating. Oh my goodness, you guys, that is so annoying. But the diet that works for you is the one you stick with long term. It's not the diet's fault, and it's not a necessarily wrong diet. It's how you're thinking about it, and it's actually taking action on it for consistency, for continuous action. Does that make sense? You have to do it. That's what she says on here. The air conditioner just turned on. I hope you can hear me. It's so loud now. It's like the pool cleaner just kicked in. The air conditioner is like in my ear, and then we've got a bird. So we're being adaptable. If you can hear me, let me know. I love it. All right. So what is the key to all of it? Taking action. All right. A couple more things. The moment that you accept the fact that you just want to do the things, that you normally just want to do the things that feel easy, you realize the secret to getting healthy is simple. You'll never really feel like it. You just have to do it. It's not like you're going to go, when will the cravings for sure 100% go away? Well, I've had people say, wait, when will they go away? When will this get easier? When will I never want the donut? When will I want to go to the gym? When will I love this? And the answer is, you might never love it. There's a point in time where you're going to have to realize that getting healthy and being strong and going to the gym, clearly that bird needs some attention. Getting healthy, I might have to move because it's annoying me. Getting healthy, being strong, saying no to the donut, might never be easy, right? It's a simple awareness. And the more that you do it, the more you understand the triggers that cause it, the more you understand, here's what I'm wanting. Why am I doing this? Because I want to be a better version of me. It doesn't mean that the cravings will 100% ever go away. It doesn't mean that it won't get easy to put down the donut. It might, but it's like, have you guys ever heard that poem, Choose Your Hard? Either it's hard to go to the gym, or it might be hard to say no to the donut. It might be hard to make the better decision, but it's also hard being overweight, right? Choose your hard. And so she's like, you have to use the tools that you are given to take yourself out of those situations. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go to the gym, put down the donut, drink your water, drink your ketones. Cheers. Cheers to a good morning. Cheers to owning your morning. So then she tells a ton of people's stories, just so you know. I'm not going to read the stories to you, but she said one of the stories she talks about is how a friend was going, I stopped thinking about how I was feeling. Your feelings don't matter. You can acknowledge your feelings, but your feelings, if you live your life by your feelings, it's not going to go very well. So acknowledge the fact of how you feel, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do the action no matter what. And so she tells a ton of people's stories, a lot of people's stories about either being overweight, getting healthy, losing the weight. And she goes this, maybe your health challenge isn't about the gym. Maybe it's about something scarier, like fighting for an illness or fighting because you're super sick. And she talks about how 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, getting the mindset right to be able to go in it and fight for your health. This is the whole fighting for your health and doing what you know you need to do. Life is about choices that you make. And she has said over and over in this book that you can always choose how you act. Exercise and health can come down to one simple rule. You don't have to feel like it. You just have to do it. You might not feel like it. You just have to do it if you actually want to see and reach the goals, if you want to lose the weight, if you want to feel better, if you want to heal your body, right? You might not feel like it every day, but you just have to do it. So that's the power of this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doing the things that you know you need to do. Use the tools that you have. And a part of me, I'm just going to call myself your think coach, because I would actually love to coach people on their thinking and their mindset and the power of reading and taking action way more than I would like to give you a recipe. Now, I will give you recipes all day long. You can go to KetoMomSecrets.com, click on recipes, and there is like 529 recipes. You can click on how to get started. You can send me a message and I will answer you. But I'm telling you, as soon as you start taking control of your mindset and your thinking, it is 100% going to help you go further faster, because you are going to have tools. You don't have to wait for somebody to motivate you. You're going to have the inspiration, the aspiration to do it yourself. You don't have to wait for somebody to pull you or push you or give you the right word or the right song. That your thinking is going to help you actually achieve those goals. I've said this before. I say it often. This phrase is so powerful. As I think, so I feel. If you learn how to think right, then you control your feelings, or you acknowledge it, but you know you shouldn't act on it. As I think, so I feel. As I feel, so I do. As I do, so I have. Your thinking creates a feeling. Your feelings create actions, and and it all goes back to what you think. And if you can either stop the wrong thinking and take action on the right, or stop the wrong thinking and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, make a choice to do the opposite, you will find yourself taking the right actions over time. And in doing so, you will reach those goals that you want. I'm not talking about a perfect keto diet. I'm talking about sticking with the diet or the lifestyle or the consistently moving your body, not just for 2 weeks and not just for a month, but for the entire year. You didn't get here overnight. You're not going to get there overnight. Oftentimes I say I feel like a broken record, but there's not a secret. The secret is using the tools that you have and making the conscious choice every single day. So I want to say thanks for tuning in. Your presence matters. I love seeing you say good morning. Thanks for hopping on. Good morning, Cynthia. And this is the secret. The secret is your thinking. And when you work on it and you consistently have those tools, you will find that you'll reach your goals. I don't want to say faster, but you'll actually reach them because you're going to realize that it takes action to get to those goals. So anyways, I'm rambling. Thanks for tuning in. Your presence matters. Continue to tune into the page. You can always go to ketomomsecrets.com. You're so welcome. You are welcome, Trina. And continue to tune in because I like to do lives. I like to help people on their journey. I am blessed to get to do this as a mom of 4 girls. We're a homeschool family and we love to travel. We love to help people. I love the fact that I can sit here and talk to you, and it's just a blessing. And so that's all I have. Thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everybody.